We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun together. Yes, we will. 'Cause these are the memories we'll keep. So hold on tight to every little thing.
All right. Casey and Pedrick have selected rings to give each other as a symbol of their union. As they stand together with their families, they invite their parents and siblings to bless these rings with a wish for the future. Casey is going to pass Pedrick's ring around to her family, and then on to his, and then Pedrick is going to pass Casey's ring.
Say like,
So you
I
just-
love my Tio, or something in your head, and then pass it on to your dad.
These rings, strengthened by your family's love will be exchanged on Saturday as a public symbol of the commitment that they are making together today. According to the laws of the state of New Hampshire and by the power vested in me, I pronounce you husband and wife. And kiss your bride.
There you go.
Here comes the sun.
And then jump in the lake.
These are the best of our life days. So let's spend that time together. So let's spend a little time together.
There's three things a mother wants for her daughter. One is that someone adores her as much as I do. Another is that someone brings out the best in her and she's found that person so she can really be her best in life. And the third is that she can love deeply and she can know the transformative power of love and the peace that love given and accepted can give you. So she's found that in Paddy.
There's nothing more important to me than the happiness and contentedness of my friends. And Paddy, I've seen you be very happy and very unhappy over the past 29 years of my life. And it seems like the past several years have been the best ones of your entire life. So I'm really happy with both you. And Casey, thank you for taking care of Paddy.
So while it maybe made for boring dinner conversation, you could tell immediately in her eyes that this was probably going to be around for a while and that Paddy was really going to mean something.
Paddy Shea is of the opinion that every top 40 hit from 1996 to 1999 was written by Third Eye Blind. Everyone. It's not right.
At Paddy's core, he understands what it means when a story ends and they live happily ever after. So, raise a glass, please. To Paddy and Casey. May you live happily ever after.
And you know, Becky and I just hit the farmer's market the day before and had some succulent peaches. I mean, they were just, you know what I'm saying? And I went in for what was the last peach, and there was a quarter of our peach missing. Like someone had sliced out the last peach into a quarter and then put it back in the fridge. And I just want to say it's game on.
And it is a profound pleasure for me to introduce the MC for tonight's festivities, my very dear cousin, who goes by Windsor Lux.
each element of this ceremony about to do. And it chose this place very intentionally, like
I would like us to just take a deep breath and just really ground whatever feelings you feel within yourself. I want you to tap on the floor with your foot. I want you to feel the concrete before you, and I want you to ground yourself within that concrete. Libations is the passing of one liquid in a vessel to another to really honor those folks who came before us, people in our present day lives, and people within our future.
For Marion Richard Pierce, for Curtis and Elizabeth Lamb, and for Rick Pierce, we're going to pour and we say, Ashe. This next libation is for, sorry, Ellen and Podrick Shea, Booma and Boompa, Suzanne and Bernard Coley, and Jack Coley. We pour and we say, and last libation that we're going to pour is for the many friends and family that came, without whom this day would not happen, especially for James Andrew McFadden. We pour and we say,
just over 4 years ago, we met on a field playing football with a bunch of educators and geese. Not actually like today, I thought they were the geese, but it's together. Today, as we stand in front of those nearest and dearest to us and prepare to take each other's hand in marriage, I promise to choose us always. As your wife, I will listen to you openly, undistractedly, and without judgment. I will yes and your ideas and support you wholeheartedly in achieving your laudable and ambitious goals. And though I may not make it to every baseball game, I will rub your shoulders as you tell me about your at-bats. I will go on the adventures with you, whether literary adventures a la a Dublin pub crawl or Swedish Shakespeare, or sports adventures to cheer New England teams on across the country, or catch a hurling match. I will stand by your side no matter what. I will be the best friend, lover, partner, wife, and mother I can. I love you, Paddy.
As Marissa noted, I worry about you, and I feel like I've been worrying about you more and more since we got engaged, and I can't really explain it, or I couldn't until I reread The Little Prince. And he talks about anticipating the moment where he gets to reunite with his beloved Rose, and he said, the closer it gets, the happier I'll feel. I'll be all excited and worried. I'll discover what it costs to be happy. So I worry not because you like to stomp on urchins or tackle your friends when you get excited. I worry about you because you make me the happiest man on the face of the planet. And I would be a fool to marry you for your beauty or your success or your sense of direction. Because time will rob us of all of these things. Casey, I want to be your husband because of your faith and your trust in me. And so, I can pledge to know you and believe in you, and I pledge to have faith in you, and to love you, and even to worry about you for the rest of my life because you have helped me discover what it means to be happy.
We arrive now at maybe the weirdest part of the ceremony. But very meaningful. We weren't sure whether to call this timing or not, just literally or also metaphorically or symbolically. We couldn't figure out what the right modifier to put on it is, but they are going to actually tie the knot here.
I'll change our kids' diapers. I'll send you songs when you travel. We'll work with you to build a family and a home. We'll help you fill it with love, laughter, and rain.
I promise to choose you every day, to love you in word and deed, and to stand by your side as your lawfully wedded wife until the end of our days.
Quote, one sees clearly only with the heart anything essential is invisible to the eyes. So please close your eyes. Paddy, place the ring on Kiss's finger. As you share this spell, you want to share it from Oberon in the Midsummer Night's Dream, King of Fairies.
When thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for the true love's sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye it shall appear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake in some cloud.
You open your eyes. I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the ring.
Hands full of lemon drops all disappear. All lips like children, the voices we hear, they're all smiles, they're all smiles, they're all smiles. Ring through the sky like a bicycle bell. Light up the stars with the stories we tell. We're all smiles, we're all smiles, we're all smiles.
Alright folks, how about we got some bridesmaids I'd like to introduce. Lena Sangieri is coming in. Welcome to Lena. Erica Lamb is with us. Erica Lamb. How about Julian is here with us today. Come on, meet Julian. Yes, we have groomsman Trevor Johnson. Trevor Johnson. Keep it going. Folks, can you all stand up, please? Can I have you all stand up because it's time to introduce our bride and groom today, folks.
Here's to you, we love you, and we believe in you.
Here, here. Here, here.
Whether it's his own athletic pursuits, his role as an educator, his ties to his family, and of course his fandom of New England sports teams. Because of this passion, I fully expected Paddy to look for in a partner someone who is just as passionate about everything that they that matters to them, that they've undertaken in their lives, and I think that he found just that in Casey.
Paddy is awesome, I think, because he speaks Casey's love language, which is Google Docs. He's fluent in it too. We heard earlier about the Google Doc that he pulled together of all the times that he knew that he loved Casey. And I distinctly remember Casey gushing to me at one point when they first started dating, because Paddy had a super detailed trip itinerary to Northampton. She was really pleased with that, and it turns out, just between us, that was like sort of false advertising. But it's awesome because it shows me that Paddy was willing to dabble in extreme list making, even if that was not his natural inclination, just to be Casey. Our grandmother, when we were in college, used to send us newspaper clippings of what she considered to be appropriate prospective mates. For me, that was Theo Epstein, and for Casey, that was Tom Brady. And I think that she would be thrilled by the sports collaboration going on between these two. So with that, raise a toast to the greatest love of all time, the gloat.
He's tough as hell on the exterior, but he absolutely has a heart of gold. The fact that he's also an absolute blast to get into mischief with. And he's genuine and loyal as anyone I know. And how much I wanted you to know how happy everyone in our family is that you both have found each other. And every time I tried to think of the right words to say that, I kept coming back to the fact that I know that Bamemba and Grandma and Grandpa Shet would have swooned over you, Casey. Would have adored and been so proud of the love that you had for one another. So.
And for those of you who don't know me, I am what you get if you take Casey's face, upload it into the Face app, turn it into a boy, and age it 7 years. Anyway, so she's got a great sense of adventure. She goes off to these great places and comes back with wonderful stories. So she's traveled to New Orleans, she's traveled to the Dominican Republic, to Mexico, to Spain, Morocco, Tanzania, and she's come back with a burn on her leg that she said came from riding on the back of a moped. She came back with a bunch of sea urchin spikes sticking out of her foot. And she's come back with a bunch of great stories that all start with her going on an adventure. So that's a great quality to have in a partner, Paddy. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. And seeing how happy she is with you, Paddy, makes me less worried now. So I now will leave it to you to keep her from suffocating when she cries. Make sure her fingers don't fall off in her hair. And to make her happy, because I know that she'll spend her whole life making you happy and making you feel loved too. Because that's the kind of person that my sister is. So join me in raising a glass to the Little Mermaid and her little prince.
No.